What's going on, everybody? Lewis Williams, iHustleNation.com, here with another video. Brief story on this video, and actually this manual that I'm about to show you. I was talking to my cousin, who to me is like, he's just the man. Like, you know, he has a lot of things together, organizational skills, you know, works for himself. To me, he's the man. And talking to him one day, he was just like, man, it's not that the recession affects me. It's just that sometimes with the recession talk around me and how some of these contracts are harder to get through, that sometimes you get discouraged. And that threw me off, because I'm like, man, I look up to you. You know, you get, you know, which, you know, I know he ain't perfect, but you know, he talked about how he get discouraged. So after I talked to him, I would talk to other people, and like, one thing is hard. It's hard when you strive for better around people that don't really strive for better, because when talking to them, it becomes discouraging, you know, because they have excuses as to why they haven't done anything, and you know, tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. One day, but one day never comes. And I realized that it's not that people are procrastinating, it's that they lack the information in order to move forward. And in today's economy, although I don't need anybody to get it twisted. Money is being made in this economy. You just don't know how to get it. But it's actually, research some things. Nobody's really taking no loss. Only now, jobs have been lost, but companies haven't taken no real loss. And I realized that we're not surrounded by the companies. We're surrounded by the people who've lost their job, who gas prices affect. Because, I mean, let's be honest. If you're rich, who gives a damn what gas costs? It can go up to $10 a gallon. Hell, you bring in $15,000 to $20,000 a month. Who gives a damn about $10 a gallon? You're going to fill up and keep it moving, because that's what people, wealthier people do. So I realized that us, as common folk, we're surrounded by the people who've lost jobs. We're not surrounded by your CEOs and your wealthier people and things like that. So it can be discouraging just in general conversation with the people that surrounded us, because even if the person that's next to you does have a job, the people that surround them might not have a job. So I'm seeing a lot of people saying, well, you know, we getting a merge. I don't know how this is going to affect my job. And, you know, the recession has hit my department. So, you know, I'm the low on the totem pole. Let's see how that works. And bottom line, is discouraging. And right now we're in a state where people are discouraged based on what we see, based on this high number of people that are unemployed, based on what's surrounded us. So here's what's funny about depression. Some of us have been depressed for so long that we don't even know we in a depression. Like, some people don't know. Like, I have an uncle, and he's been depressed for the last 15 years. Not the same guy. He doesn't even know he's been in a depression slump for 15 years. So we talk about depression and stress like it's not a big deal, and we don't even realize that we're in it. So here's my suggestion. I feel like this is life skills with iHustleNation.com, and in order to improve your life, I need to provide material in order to make that happen. So here's what I have devised. I have devised a manual. This manual is The Truth Amplified. The title of the manual is The Guide to Getting Out of a Slump and Doing Better. I sent it to my proofreader. She called me back and she said, this is an awesome read. She said, you wrote some things, and I was impressed. She said, but this right here should have been in a book on the New York Times bestseller list. I don't know if that was her stroking my ego till I actually read it myself. See, here's the thing. When I create these, I don't read it. I do my research. I put it together. I send it to her. When she sent it back to me, after I've done my research and, you know, put it in terms and different things, you know, that need to be done, then I read it. And when I read it, it's like, oh man, there's some good stuff. I sent it to somebody who I thought was just like a super person to me. I'm like, just read it over. Tell me what you think. I know your time is valuable. You know, I know your time is valuable, and you know, you like the man and shit. So just go and read that over for me. It threw me off when he called me back. He said, he said, man, as many books as I read and stuff, this is probably the realest shit I done read in the last 5 years. I was like, bro, don't tell me nothing like that, man. You know, I said, because it's coming from this dude. I'm like, man, don't tell me nothing like that, man. You know, I know I ain't put something together like that, man. Now, you know, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, bro, you the man. So you tell me. I'm like, hold on, bro. You read a lot of books in 5 years, man. A few of them books you referred to me, I didn't read, and they was pretty solid. And he was like, he said, here's why it's a solid read. Because it crunches what a lot of my books went into wordy. And I'm a straight to the point guy. I don't need wordy. I need to the point and what I need to do in order to make it happen. So when he told me that, I was like, man, that's pretty solid. I mean, I had a girl send me an email actually today, because I provide the manual before I drop the video, just so you know early people can get it. And she actually kept it 100. This person kept it 100. Told me how they cried themselves to sleep last week, just in a slump and don't know how to get out of it. And she said after the manual, she cried again, tears of joy. So y'all know I'm feeling myself right now. I'm like, what? Man, hold on. Now I put something together like that. I'm feeling real good. So here's my suggestion. I don't make y'all do anything. But here's what I'm gonna suggest. I'm highly recommending that you go purchase this manual. If you watching this video and you hear my voice, go purchase this manual. If it's not what you want, email me that it's not what you want. Let me know. Lewis@ihustlenation.com. That's LEWIS. Email me and tell me, Lewis, that manual really wasn't nothing. You know, let it be known. Now here's what I do know. I ain't getting too many of them emails. Because after I read it again, then read it again, I'm like, man, hold on. I need to change some things. Out the damn manual I put together, I'm like, I need to change some things in my life myself. If you're in a slump, if you're depressed, if you're looking for the need to move forward, you don't have a clear-cut understanding on how moving forward works, it's in this manual. And of course, everybody knows my manuals they not high at all. But here's what I do suggest. I have the option where you can purchase it PDF or you can get it mailed to you. I don't care which one you do, but what you are going to need to do is print it out. Don't read it on a computer and then cut it. No, you print that thing out, you run a staple in that thing, you let it sit in your face, you refer back to it. This manual that I've managed to put together actually has defined how I'm moving forward. I mean, seriously, it's done that for me. And like I said, it's what I gather from other things and put together. But it's defined how I'm going to move forward. And for the guy I sent it to call me and tell me how solid it was, I was humble. I was like, man, you playing. I thought he was being funny. That's how smart, that's how highly I think this dude is. Like, I'm like, bro, you playing. He's like, nah, it's some solid stuff. So, and I actually sent it to my cousin. And he was like, man, if I was discouraged, I'm not anymore. And you know, he a pretty super dude. You know, I try to look up to super dudes, but you know, these were super dudes. So when super dudes say that, you know, you kind of want to sit back and like, man, hold on, I need to make this happen. Because first I wasn't gonna put it out. I'm like, man, it's just another guide. You know, it probably ain't gonna. That's a lie. It really is a solid guide. So my suggestion is, if you're watching this, go get it. I'm Lewis, ihustlenation.com, and that's my time.